24 this morning, probably not what you want to find if you head out to your car this morning on the way to work. A car owner in Ohio, he had a major issue on his hands finding that. It was hundreds of hornets inside of his El Camino. He called a bee removal service who said that this was a European hornet's nest, and he said it was the biggest one that he had ever seen. Dave Sess shares the video that he recorded, and it's now getting reaction on social media.
A 1986 El Camino sits on a property near Alliance. Richard Sabina said 2 weeks ago there was nothing inside. Then he started seeing hornets as big as his thumb.
Smart enough, I wasn't going to go very close to it. At 85 years old, I quit doing that kind of crazy stuff. I stay away.
Richard called the bee man. He figured out they're European hornets and saw they were getting in the car through a crack in the passenger window. The bee man's first reaction to seeing them was priceless.
I walked over, saw the nest, and was like, I'd better record this one.
That video has been extremely popular. The nest was hanging inside the car. 1,000 hornets. The bee man suited up and used a combination of pesticides to exterminate the nest. The European hornet has only been in the area for about 5 years.
It's not concerning in that they're pretty docile when they're away from their nest. The thing that's really concerning about them is that they aggressively defend their nest. So as long as you keep a good eye out, especially mid-July and later, that's when they're really at full strength.
The bee man saved a portion of the nest for a person in Pennsylvania, and a Michigan woman wanted a specimen of the hornet. A quarter sitting next to one of them shows you their size. The video is what caught everyone's attention.
I've got so many calls today, my phone stopped working, just because from people seeing it.
Richard Sabina had seen enough of the European hornets. He spent $125 to get rid of them.
Oh, I'm very glad, because I got the car for sale and I couldn't sell it that way. If somebody come to look at it, that's for sure.
Look. Oh, one bee.
I couldn't even look at it. I was like, I gotta look at something else.
You were calling the bee man. You're
No,
like, these aren't in Idaho, right?
I was literally looking at anything that could keep my mind off of that video. I'd seen it once, and that was enough.
Buzzing,
Blah.
more than enough. All right, still to